Just decided to keep it 55th Street. Mm-hmm. Ladies and gentlemen, have you had your banana today? Some people aren't banana fans. I get it. What's up, y'all? Let me know who's in the building, though. For real. Where the peoples is at? Who's in the building? Ladies and gentlemen, come on in. We got to talk about the positives of life. We can laugh at people all day. We can giggle if you want. We can make voiceovers, with their mouths moving. We can laugh at these humans if we want. Moon Eye Shakti. Right? We see many people may even want to sort of gang up on all the different members right now, sort of maybe shame them into leaving this nature boy like everyone else. The awareness awakening. Awareness awakening. But listen, awareness, we could laugh at people, I guess. We can try to shame them into putting on their solar hat and Musa hats. Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who have followed this cult, this black LGBTQIA++ with an asterisk and 2 snaps and a twirl, if you've been following this nature boy, carbonation, melanation, pushing 3, 3, right? You can say that they're retarded all you want, spiritually retarded, slow, dumb. You can say they're out here misrepresenting consciousness. You can say they're misrepresenting things and maybe even spiritually confusing people. You can say this about melanation, carbonation. What's up, y'all? Tony, how you doing? Sunfruit, what's really going on? The JD Nasty, if I said it right. How are we going to look at these people? I'll tell you one way we could look at them. Thank you for pressing that like button. And we could look at them by looking at this title, y'all. The title of this video says what? This is one positive thing we can say, right? Oh, Deja Dynasty. All right. This is positively one thing we can say. Because these other members like to, at first, True would say something like, it's been 3 weeks since Nature Boy had been in jail. Pay attention to the numerology. It's been 3 weeks. But he was also locked up in Nicaragua for 3 weeks. And guess what? Peep the numbers. True, good luck with that, True. You should hang up your whole study of numerology and spiritology and just go find a trans woman and enjoy your life. Because you don't know what you're talking about, sir. Because he's been in jail longer than 3 weeks now. This idiot, this cult leader, thank you for pressing that like button. This cult leader has been in jail now for more than 3 weeks, y'all. He's been in jail for a minute now. And this is something we should all recognize. He hasn't put his hand on anybody. He hasn't put his hand on any of his students. He has not beaten any of his wives. He has not made or forced any of them to suck his toe or rub up on his mangly feet at moments where they weren't doing it voluntarily. He has not sunned the males of his group, the few remaining, whoever is remaining. He hasn't gone live and embarrassed his own tribe, right? He's not on Bigo showing you how low he go just to flaunt his ego and using his own members and family as objects of his affection, of his sick, sadistic, right, imperfection. So that's one thing we can say that's positive, ladies and gentlemen. Give that dude, Eligio Bishop, credit where credit is due. Eligio Bishop, he has been able to go longer than a month without touching anybody in his tribe in a violent way or in a mistreating way. He has not even spoken rudely to any of them for a whole month, this whole time since April 14th. Makeda Nutter. Oh, okay. DC as in DeKalb City. Yes, he's been there for over a month now, but we're giving him credit, Makeda. Makeda, we're giving this weirdo, violent dude credit. He's been able to go this long without beating up his own wives, without allegedly raping anyone, without showing up half on his little sweet mode, showing up at a restaurant, snapping his fingers, making all this noise, talking about the black man is God and yada, yada, yada. He's not out here doing that. We got to give him credit for that. But one thing is good, though. I'm glad, no matter what these women are saying on their little silly interviews, no matter what these, I don't know if you want to call them, what are they, these little crackhead supremes? I don't know what these young ladies are that are still standing by their man, Three God. But I don't really care what in the world they're talking about. I don't really care what they got to say on Tasha K. It's looking like they may not be too happy with the Tasha K video because they're out here looking and campaigning and looking for other people to interview them. But I'm not mad at them right now, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just glad that Malia hasn't gotten her head knocked in. Aya hasn't gotten her head knocked in. Fufu hasn't smacked Malia lately. And of course, we can still be proud of the dudes who ran away. But I just wanted to make this quick video right here, ladies and gentlemen, to give props where props is due. The dude put his hands on too many women, and unfortunately, it took Babylon to straighten him out. Ladies and gentlemen, if you look around, if you take a look at a lot of dudes who are out here, felons or whatever, if you take a look, you will notice that for a lot of people, Babylon is their father. Like Babylon is their disciplinarian, their father. Through Babylon, this is where they learn how to stay put, especially if they got a little ankle bracelet. Then they can't go anywhere. It's like Nature Boy is now with his father, Babylon Senior. And that's what it is. I just wanted to give props where props is due. Shout out to Nature Boy for going this long without beating his ladies. These ladies can go around doing whatever they want to do. I wonder if they're going through any kind of withdrawal from being berated and disrespected so often. I wonder if they're going through any kind of withdrawal symptoms. The dude had gold fingernails. I think he painted them black at one point. Oh my goodness. So shout out to, I guess, the criminal justice system. No, but seriously, give Nature Boy his credit, man. Somebody give him a call. Somebody sign up. Make sure you don't go live, but give him a call. Give him a call. You know what I mean? But like I said, shout out to the ladies that are remaining, standing by their man. We're just waiting to see how long it takes for them to realize they may not see him again. Yeah, they may not see him again. And it's only so much fighting they could do through the eviction process that they're already in the middle of through the courts. It's only so much fighting that they could do there. Sunfruit said, I fantasized about taking my heel and kicking his brain with his nose bone. stabbing his brain, yeah, kicking his brain with his nose bone. I haven't thought about that in a month. Wow, only a month. Only a month. His fingernails made him feel frisky, and I bet he was feeling frisky even with, like, you remember seeing him with, like, with a lot of dirt under his nails? He's probably spreading that through the young ladies and their private parts and telling them it's their demons and that they should just go ahead and let him touch them with his dirty nails. But it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. I'm giving that dude Nature Boy props, right? Now, the only question is, have any of the remaining women ever smacked each other while Nature Boy is in jail? Right? You wonder if is anyone giving each other instructions to continue with the smacking or no? I don't think so. This is an abuse-free remaining crumble nation. It has crumbled into just these last remaining few crumbs that really it will be proven now, if it wasn't proven before, how detached from reality these women is. If you didn't know before, you're going to know through this process of wait and see and deliberate and wait and spectate and all this that these remaining crumbs of carbonation are doing. It's going to show you how detached from reality they are. And people deserve, if that's what they want to do, let them do it. We should just take this time out to celebrate. Nobody has gotten beat up by Nature Boy. Nobody has gotten disrespected on live video by Nature Boy. Nobody has been put through the interrogation and made to feel like it's their fault they got raped by Nature Boy. Nobody is out here feeling like they need to. Watch what they say now, because Nature Boy won't tell them to shut the fuck up. Sit the fuck down. I wish you all were LGBT, right? These are the things he would say as part of their disciplining process or whatever. But I just wanted to stop by here today, y'all. Nice short video. Spread the message, man. This is some positive message for Nature Boy. Spread the word, Perfectly Imperfect, because we got something positive to say. Nature Boy has gone a whole month and beyond in DeKalb County without beating up anybody, any one of his followers or family, without abusing any of the women, without verbally and psychologically putting them through any kind of trauma in front of the camera or in the bedroom or whatever. He's not forcibly raping their behind, right? He's not out here snatching anybody's anal cavity, right? He's not busting nobody's asshole, as Crip Mac would say. Sunfruit said, imagine the money they could make if they would put their heads together and get on their grind. Yeah, I would say probably very little money. That all remains to be seen. If there's something in their head that could actually push them all towards grinding outside Nature Boy. That remains to be seen. I don't know. Makeda says, I wonder if someone in D.C. jail has put him in the corner. Yeah, I bet they have. We got a little word earlier. It sounded as if True, at least, was saying that dude, Nature Boy, was being mistreated by the guards, by the correction officers, maybe even the sister correction officers, maybe treating him extra foul. But it is what it is. Hopefully he's at least getting the same treatment that he was putting on his own spiritual prisoners of war, known as Carbonation, Crumble Nation, Infestation, Crab Nation, and Degradation, and CondemNation. However you want to call it. You can laugh at them, we can giggle, we can call them spiritually retarded, we can call these ladies some of the lost souls of the world, but we gotta admit, ain't none of them getting beat on right now. Ain't none of them getting beat on right now. Ain't none of them getting beat on right now, y'all. And that's an important milestone. That's an important marker for CondemNation, going an entire month without being beaten on by Nature Boy, without being cursed publicly, without being violently, like verbally lacerated by this fuckboy. They've been able to go that far. Yeah, it's DJ Bruce Lee. I don't know if it's showing everything, but he's on the turntables. I don't know if you can see it. Bruce Lee on the turntables. Yeah, and that's another thing. They may wake up now. There's less fog in their brains. There's less fog going on in their brain. Malia is not going through anything because Malia is also not getting that Nature Boy attention, right? She's extra, she's extra coy. She's in the front. She's happy now, but she's not out here getting as much attention sexually as she was. All these other ladies probably haven't dealt with Nature Boy in that way for years. They are probably tapping their veins, wishing they could get some of that Nature Boy verbal battery. They probably like, look, am I supposed to like, how can I verbally bash myself? I love myself. But when he does it, it's like he's loving himself by loving me. And through that, he's giving me those extra messages. And it's my demons that make me want to react with my ego. So I'll just let him rape me and not get my ego involved. Well, some of these ladies would be like, I would just let him say anything to me, call me a bitch right there on live. But it's my own demons and my own ego and my own pride that I gotta keep on the low. So be easy, y'all. This individual, this cult, hasn't had any Nature Boy abuse in a while. We got to give some respect to that. On the flip end, Nature Boy himself hasn't been able to feed off of their present and attentive and desperate and willing spirits. He hasn't had that to consume in a while. So maybe he's breaking out in hives, or maybe he's got a different type of whatever. Who cares what he's doing? At the end of the day, who gives a shit what that weirdo's doing? It's about what these members are doing. Some of them were clear-headed enough to leave and call themselves independent. Whatever you want to say, Solar, it still doesn't look good, Solar, that you are deciding to leave the presence of God in the first place and go to Mexico. But whatever. We're going to check y'all out pretty soon. That's the worst part of these people. They're already sort of cursed in a way, because you've got Malia who's got an actual child at home, a child that's not committing any crimes, a child that's not being accused of rape. She's got a young son that she abandoned for this weirdo. So she's compiling curse upon curse, curse upon curse. Some ladies had miscarriages there, but at least we know they're not being directly abused by their oppressor, spiritual mentor, guide, occasional fuckboy who would say some things and pay for their dinner. Where are they getting their food? Who knows? But anyway, this is your boy Marwan, y'all. Make sure you press that like button on your way out if you haven't already. And I'm going to leave on that note, giving kudos to this Nature Boy dude, giving props to this CondemNation for not being openly toxic, not being an open eyesore anymore, not boasting your materialism and your devil of a leader's ego on Bigo anymore. Not that I ever had an account like that, but he's no longer on Instagram doing it for the gram, because it was all a sham, a spiritual scam. And we out, y'all. Thank you for pressing that like button, y'all. Yeah. And celebrate that none of those chicks got beat up. Peace out, y'all.